Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 2 of the Fire Week Festival, whatever we want to call it this time around. We're going to get 20 diamonds to start off with. That's very nice for going to bed on time. We're also going to pick up 19,510 sneaky snacking. A little help from everybody across the board except for Gardevoir, which, that kind of makes sense. But we're also going to pick up 100 sleep points, which puts us at 7,855. I might need to start thinking about spending some of those sleep points soon. And for our daily lottery, we're going to pick up, what are we going to get? A biscuit? Biscuit? Yes, we got a biscuit. Very nice. Very good. Very good. And then we can jump into this sleep report. I'm hoping for a snoozing type. Again, we do have pseudo balanced sleep, so it's not super important. It's not a mandatory thing to find a Vulpix, but having that snoozing type would skew some of the spawns towards the snoozing. 10 hours, 20 minutes of sleep. Apparently, I was extremely tired. So it would skew more towards the snoozing, which will help with finding pretty much everything we're looking for. We did get 5% dozing and 51% snoozing and 44% slumbering. So that looks like it might be good. Balanced. Okay, sure, never mind. Well, we got balanced, pseudo balanced, so who knows what we're gonna get. I did not use the Vulpix instance last night. I'm trying to save that for the Inte week or the event, because we will get more mains if a fire type shows up. So saving those instances for the event to get some more mains, because I think it'll be better off that way. We did get 9.2 million drowsy power, so a pretty decent chance of getting some good stuff. Hopefully we have some pretty decent stuff. A shiny Vulpix right off the bat would be very nice. I see something over there. What is that? Is that a Marowak already? It is. Ooh, we do have a Vulpix though. I think we got a new sleep style. That Charmander is super adorable. Don't touch anything. Okay, good. The game didn't crash. Yay! We did get a Vulpix. Nice. Very nice. And with what showed up today, we have a guaranteed hungry, I believe. So that's good too. Hopefully it's the Vulpix. That would be super nice. Curled up sleep.
Inside Vulpix's body burns a flame that never goes out. Sometimes while it's sleeping, this Pokemon releases flames from its mouth to adjust its internal body temperature and prevent it from growing too hot.
Very adorable. Vulpix has always been one of those Pokemon that's just super cute. Charmander's hungry. Well, at least one of the ones we need is hungry. Okay, so how do we want to play this? I would ideally like to take both of them home. Is that possible? It is possible. What is the best way to play this? So let's see. If we feed the Charmander the bonus biscuit, that gives him 9 points, which would be kind of a waste. We give him a regular Poke Biscuit. That puts him at 3. Which means we only need 2 more biscuits. I think the smart way to do this and use the least amount of biscuits is a gamble. Let's see, if we do a Poke Biscuit on Charmander, that puts him at 3, and then we use the bonus biscuit on Vulpix, also at 3, which means they both need 2 more biscuits, which is another 4, so 5 biscuits and a bonus biscuit in total. Whereas if we just give Charmander, it's actually the same no matter what. If we give Charmander the bonus biscuit, we take it home, we don't worry about it, and then 5 Poke Biscuits for Vulpix. But with more of a chance of the Vulpix. That's the thing, is if we give Charmander the bonus biscuit, Vulpix has a higher chance of getting full, or more opportunity to get full before we take it home, because we need to feed it 5 individual biscuits. Whereas if we feed Charmander a Poke Biscuit, there's a chance they could both end up getting full before we take them home. Yeah, that's an interesting one. You know what? I have an idea. I think I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something I think is a little bit dumb, but hopefully it will work out. We're going to feed Charmander the bonus biscuit. This might be really stupid. Might be really stupid, but I really want to take this Vulpix home today. I'm being a little impatient, and impatience makes people do silly things. Cool. I missed. Come on. There we go. Ugh, that's unfortunate. I was hoping for a big hit at some point. Still hungry. That's good. So I can do the thing I wanted to do. Kind of goofy, but I want to take it home. Probably a good thing I did that in order to take it home today, because that means it probably would have gotten full. That would have been my luck. Anyway, that's all we're going to catch today. Charmander and Vulpix. We got two really good fire types. Hopefully their sub-skills in nature turn out all right. We do have the guaranteed gold with Charmander at least. So there is that. We're of course going to send out the Vulpix candy, help people get stocked up on that, and we can move on. Let's see. How did we do? We got 398 research XP, not a lot, barely moved that bar at all, and 879 dream shards. Not bad. Not bad. So first things first, let's go ahead and check out the Charmander. It is level 15 and quirky. What is quirky? Is that neutral? Maybe? All sausage, which is okay. Yeah, that's all right. Double sausage with a ginger at the end would have been really nice. Or maybe, no, not ginger, probably. Probably now with the current recipes, herbs at level 60, but all sausage is not bad. It's definitely not the worst thing that could have happened. And then we've got, ooh, berry finding. That's kind of interesting. Sleep XP bonus, berry finding. Ingredient finder. Finally, we got an ingredient finder with helping speed M and skill level up S. Honestly, this is probably a better Charmander than we've ever had so far. With quirky nature, which is neutral, which is unfortunate. But this is still probably the best we've had in a long time. Maybe not. Maybe I spoke a little too soon. Berry finding is technically not good for an ingredient finder when you're only going off of ingredient strength. But I don't think it's actually this bad. I don't think it's as bad as the calculator is claiming it is so far. Ingredient finder S only bringing it up to a 50 at level 50. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe it does need one sub-skill seed. Yeah, this is not, I don't think this is as bad as the calculator thinks it is. Or at least as bad as the calculator's making me think it is. I think it's possibly better. The sleep XP bonus is the one thing that's really not ideal that we don't want. Inventory up would be really nice. But honestly, this is not terrible. And if we get it to level 50 and give it an ingredient sub-skill seed to get it to ingredient finder M, I think we'd be really in the money. The only problem really is the sleep XP bonus and the nature. The nature is kind of just meh. But according to this, PR of 40, which I don't know that I agree with that. I think this is still better. I think it's still better than the others we have. I think the other one we have is only like 60 PR, and I don't even remember its sub-skills. Or yeah, its sub-skills. I don't think they were that good. Maybe I was misremembering. Maybe this is actually better so far. Yeah, the old one is technically better for ingredients. If we're just looking at ingredients, this one is actually better. But the ingredient spread is not the best. We definitely could use a better ingredient spread on it, but it's not the worst. It's just kind of okay. And the nature, energy recovery up, main skill chance down. Yeah, it's rash nature, I think. No, it's not. Anyway, both of them are okay. I think they'll both have their own niche uses. I'm gonna save this one. I like that it has berry finding on it, and I think we can actually use this down the road for some sausage potential, honestly. Although maybe not. Beware is out. Beware has a lot of sausage, and yeah, don't have any issues with getting sausage with Beware, so maybe maybe honestly sausage ginger is the way to go for Charizard to actually have any niche use with Beware currently in the game. But who knows? That's a discussion for another time. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's grab Vulpix and see how good this turned out to be. Oh, it has corn? Ooh, soybeans, and then at level 30, soybeans and corn, and then at level 60, soybeans, corn, potatoes. Ooh, very interesting. This could be really interesting. It is a berry specialist, so of course the ingredients not super relevant. They do help. It's nice to get them when you get them, but it's not the most important thing. Unfortunately, of course, all soybeans for mine. I would have liked soybean, corn, potatoes just for that added variety whenever we do collect from it, because again, it's not going to be what we put on the team specifically for those ingredients. So it would be nice for the variety, but it is what it is. Ultimately, ingredients aren't what we're here for. Energizing cheer level 1. Okay, cool. Ingredient finder. Come on. Ingredient finder S to start off with. Helping speed S is good. That's a good one. Skill trigger S, that's okay, considering this one just energizing cheer. That's not bad. Inventory up S, not really necessary. And skill level up S is also okay. This one, for me personally, this one's kind of middle of the road. Let's see what the nature does. Main skill chance up, energy recovery down. That's not good. That's not good. We don't want energy recovery down on a berry specialist. It's gonna be all right. Like I said, personally, kind of middle of the road, around 50 for me. But yeah, of course, with the energy recovery down, the calculator is going to say it's just the absolute worst. Seems like here lately, anytime you get energy recovery down on your nature or speed of help, it just tanks the rating on the calculator. I don't think it's that bad. I think there are ways around energy recovery down nature, and you can deal with it pretty easily. Like, if we have this on a team with Gardevoir, yeah, it's not going to have as much energy as it would if it didn't have energy recovery down, but you're not going to hit 0, at least not anytime soon, you know? So there are ways around it, and I don't think energy recovery down is as bad as the calculator thinks it is, but it's definitely not anywhere close to like an 80 PR or what I want to see. You know, I typically look for 80 plus PR, 85 plus PR, somewhere around there. It's not as good as we would like to see, but it is certainly usable, at least for a little while, especially at level 25 with a helping speed. It does get a little bit better, in my opinion. It's something we can use, but we're definitely going to be hunting another one. I'm going to go ahead and save it. It is our first one. I'm going to hold on to it until we do find a better one, which hopefully will be very soon, given that it is Fire Week. So let's go ahead and move on. We got a couple of okay Pokemon. Nothing too great, but it's just the start of the week. We got plenty of time to find better ones. And with that out of the way, we can jump in. Let's see, do we have any new news? No, we do not. I love that the Entei news, that little beautiful picture right there, is just sticking around for a while. And then for our community reports, we have 46, 37. Ooh, very low today. Very low. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 9 that leveled up, which is about 25%. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right. And with that, we can jump into breakfast. Let's see how everybody was doing. Marowak actually did very good yesterday. Triggered 3 times. Let's see if we can start off with one today. There we go. Very good. Marowak has been putting in a lot of work. The only downside is that his inventory is very low, so I need to check every couple of hours just to keep his inventory from getting too full. No skill trigger from Blastoise. That's unfortunate. We'd like to see it from Blastoise, but you would be very nice. There we go. 2 for 3. And the 2 that we got are the ones we really needed to happen on. Or 2 of the ones we really needed. I'm not super worried about it, but it is nice. Nope, no dice. You actually have been underperforming on the tomato production, which is very sad. You see only 2 tomatoes there. That's not what I like to see. That is very unfortunate. And then here we go. Can we get a 3 for 5? No. So far, I have not been impressed with Gardevoir. Only 3 skill triggers from Gardevoir yesterday. If it was at main skill level 6, that would be an extra 54 energy throughout the day. But I don't know. 3 just seems very low, especially when I have Flareon, who is triggering 4 or 5, sometimes 6 times a day. So I don't know. I'm still going to give it some time. We're going to see how it goes. Ideally, I would like to get 4 or 5 a day, minimum 4 a day. If we're only getting 3, then it's just kind of all right. But this is kind of reminding me of the whole scenario with Wigglytuff. Tried Wigglytuff out. It didn't perform to expectations and ended up dropping it from the team. And honestly, Gardevoir, which everybody says is a step above, like a tier above Wigglytuff, seems to be performing just about the same, even with skill trigger M and S at level 10 and 25. So that's kind of not inspiring much confidence, you know? But we'll just have to see how things go. We are going to make some breakfast. It's going to be our Dream Eater butter curry again, of course, because it is a fantastic dish that we can make consistently. I was really hoping that between Victory Bell and Doug Trio, we'd have a surplus of tomatoes to where I could swap in another Marowak or maybe even the Golem to get some potato surplus going. But so far, no dice. But we are going to get 29,949 from this Dream Eater butter curry. And that should put us into... What are we at? Grade 4 now, so grade 5. Yeah, grade 5. About a fifth of the way to Ultra 1. So we're making good progress. Making pretty good progress this week so far. Everyone else is looking... Oh, do you have a skill trigger? Nope, you have 1 berry. Cool. All right, well, I mean, that's kind of how things are going so far. Fire week, it's okay so far. Can't really complain too much. It's just the beginning of the week. But we did get to grade 2, so we do get 1,370 dream shards. We are getting very close to the extra biscuits. All the rest is okay. What did I use? Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's a good thing. I almost forgot. I was very curious on what I used 50 candies on. Almost forgot that we have the mini candy boost. So, yeah. Ooh, wrong one. So we need to go and take care of our little pseudo legendary boy. There he is. We are going to run out of candies, though, pretty soon. Level up. Let's drop 50. Boom. Don't forget to take advantage of the mini candy boost. Pseudos are a really good candidate. Legendaries are a really good candidate. But for newer players, if you don't have any pseudos or legendaries, then go ahead and use them on Pokemon that are going to give you ingredients that you can use for higher tier recipes. Those are going to be some of the best options for the mini candy boost. That and Pokemon with berry finding that you are going to use on teams, especially if you get a Raichu or a probably a Vulpix now. I think Vulpix might actually end up being the better Taupalo or Topalo candidate. Your Meganium for Lapis, which if you're a beginner, you probably don't have a good Chikorita yet. Totodile for the beach. And who is it on? Who do we normally go for? It's been so long since I've been to Snowdrop. Anyway, the comments can remind you about the one on Snowdrop. It's been a long time since I've been there, and I'm just drawing an absolute blank. But we are going to drop our 50 candies on our Dratini. And it is now level 20. There we go. Took the game a minute. And I think we need to get to level, yeah, 23. I was thinking 24, but 23 to evolve. So possibly tomorrow. I think it's worth using like 4 or 5 handy candies just to get 50 Dratini candies to do one more candy boost. So we may be at level 23 tomorrow. We do want to get to that level 25 though. That's really what we're looking for. So that's yeah, that's pretty good. And then we need to figure out who we're going to invest in after that. Possibly we do have a couple of candidates right here with the Pupitar and Larvitar. So maybe them, maybe Raikou, honestly. I don't know. It may be a good time. What is Raikou is all sausage, right? Yeah, all sausage. So maybe not so much. Maybe not so much. We do have plenty of candy for it though. But I mean, yeah, we do want to get to level 50. I don't know. We have some decent candidates that could be used for a candy boost. And who knows, we may catch something wild tomorrow that is the perfect candidate for a candy boost. But for now, we're just going to stick with our Dratini. And that is all for me today. That's it. Thank you for watching the video. Y'all have a wonderful day. And until next time, later, dudes.